Let's take some time to look at the next section on nonlinear functions. Recall that a function takes an input and produces an output. We have function notation f of x. F is the name of the function, and x is our input variable. We can also have different functions besides f of x. We could have g of x, we could have h of t, we could have p of q. These are all functions where g, h, and p are the function name, and x, t, and q are the input variable. And then the function as a whole is our output. When we're evaluating functions, we just want to plug in the input value wherever it appears and perform any operations. If we're using a table, we want to find what values correspond with the input in order to evaluate the function. So we want to evaluate f of x. F of x equals x to the third minus 9. What is the value of f of negative 2? So we take negative 2 and we substitute it anywhere that we see x in our function. F of negative 2 equals negative 2 to the third power minus 9. Following our order of operations, negative 2 to the third is negative 8, and then negative 8 minus 9 equals negative 17. Therefore, f of negative 2 equals negative 17. As a side note, when we have function notation, this notation also gives us the ordered pair that we've identified on the graph. We know that the ordered pair, negative 2, negative 17, is on the graph of x to the third minus 9. Just a little side note in function notation. Here we have the function p of x equals 2 over x. What is the value of p of 2 and p of 5? So we're going to evaluate both of these. We're going to take p of 2, which is 2 over 2, and p of 5, which is 2 over 5, and add these two functions together, 2 over 2 plus 2 over 5. Well, we need a common denominator. We also have a simplified fraction, so we could look at this as 1 plus 2/5, which we can rewrite as 5/5 plus 2/5, giving us 7/5 as the sum of these functions. Now, if we look at our table here, we want to identify the value of f of 3. So this is our x value. So we look at our chart and see when x equals 3. When x equals 3, f of x equals 5. So f of 3 equals 5. We can also go in the other direction and say, well, what is the value of x when f of x equals 2? So we look at the f of x column and we say, okay, well, when f of x equals 2, x has to equal 1. So x equals 1.